And Earl Campbell, as expected, the leading rushers for their respective teams. Neither with a brilliant day, but certainly solid contributors to the offense. Allen 11 yards behind the power back of the Oilers and has the Raiders' only touchdown, and he figures to be one of the defensive keys for the Oilers as the Raiders break huddle 3rd and 1 at the 3-yard line. 6 minutes left, third quarter. So it's 3rd and 1, not 3rd and 3. It's 3 for the touchdown. Frank Hawkins. I don't know if he made it or not. And Oilers saying a fumble, and they have the football. And here's another scramble.
And that's Marcus in the fight now. You don't want to get yourself thrown out of a ball game. He and Greg Bingham going at it.
Well, that's unusual for Marcus.
That really is unusual. Marcus rarely angered to a point, rarely loses his composure. Bingham always rather feisty at the bottom of the stack, but those two are not the two I expected to see in the battle.
Those are the two that were bloodied earlier, not necessarily in head-to-head combat, but Bingham with a cut, and so did Allen in the first half. Now they'll have to untangle two things. One, where the ball will be spotted, and two, what the penalty situation is.
Personal foul both sides, and it's going to negate. It cancels out. And that's a tough place for an official to be. Two guys going at each other. Now, if one guy just comes up and whacks another guy, you drop the flag on one man. But when both of them are fighting, pretty difficult not to give them both a penalty.
We're going to go back and watch Bingham 54 and White 32. There's Allen.
Allen swept off his feet. Bingham coming up off the ground. Now let's take a chance. Bingham gets hit by one of his own people, and I think he thought that Marcus was coming after him. May have said something to him. Oh, he got a hold of the face mask. He's lucky he didn't get called for that one.
Yeah, Bingham was seemed to be in somewhat an innocent position. He didn't know where the pushing and shoving was coming from.
Well, he was getting hit from several directions. And they do have the first down.
So things worked out well for the Raiders in that exchange, and the Jets have a 2-point lead in Indianapolis in the fourth quarter, and the other late game finds the Cincinnati Bengals taking the lead at Denver 17-13 in the fourth quarter.
Dick, that's a tough call for an official too. You know, this is a game of inches, and that chain is 10 yards long, but those officials are expected to look into that mass of humanity, try and figure out exactly where Frank Hawkins is carrying that ball, and then mark the spot to the exact inch.
First and goal, just inside the 2-yard line. Plunkett wide open is Christensen. He can't get it. He was 7 yards in the open.
Looks like Dave Dalby is on the ground. No, Dalby's back up. The timing on this play, absolutely critical. A beautiful job of faking. They had the Oilers totally fooled on this play. Christensen faking the block, slips out, ball arched up over the top, and just off the fingertips. One more day in camp.
That's what the coaches will
One more day in camp.
You've heard that one.
I've heard that one, you bet.
That, when they show the films tomorrow, will be